one. So here's the animation that I did. All the icons fade in, and the way that I did that was hold Command to select all the layers, hit T to activate. So if I hit T, it does transparency. It's not O, it's kind of annoying. And then you can see here that I added keyframes while I did the stopwatch to initiate a keyframe, and it was at 100%, but later I came back to change it. So I did my 2 keyframes first, my beginning and my end, and then to do the second one, I just hit the diamond. So first you have to activate the stopwatch. Okay, that's a review of the basics. Okay, now the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to animate this box of the camera to come all the way to the edge. Okay, there's pre-composing, which is really useful. I'll show you what that is in another one, but for this particular animation that I'm doing, it's not super necessary, but I've been experimenting. I will show you, actually, you know what? Let me just show you my experiment so you understand what this thing is. Okay, so let me go back. This is the experiment that I did. Let me get rid of the text tool. It also activates the text tool. Annoying. Okay, this one I just was going crazy, kind of like a mashup and doing different things. So I'll explain. Okay, so there's different animations that are happening and kind of going on, okay? And so I did the puppet tool, which did this crazy stuff with moving the arms, which it looks goofy, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just experimenting. So you'll see that there's a color transition that happens in this block. So now that we change these to be After Effects vector shapes, you can even animate the color, okay? So, and you'll see that this is an animation, this is an animation. So what I actually did was something called pre-composing. And you'll see that each of these is its own little animation, but they're nested. So if I double click on this one, you'll see that this is its own animation, okay? And I did it separately in this little box. So depending on what you're trying to do, and we'll go back into this version here, is that you'll see that you can do mini animations that are nested when things are really complex. And it's actually not that hard to do. You basically select your 2 layers and go right click and go pre-compose, and it makes a little mini animation inside this larger animation called video converted 10_VAPA logo. Okay, now there is a limitation to this. It doesn't allow me to do this sort of animation of the box, so I got rid of it, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But that is just to kind of give you what the software is able to do.